Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. When you're good, it's not bragging. And elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome to Husky Stadium, home of the Washington Huskies. As we'll see the national champions from last year, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the Washington Huskies. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. Started. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So Ohio State's offense will have the football first. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have 2 guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off in defense. You've got 2 very dynamic individuals playing on each offense. And if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, they've proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are 2 of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Looking downfield, it's Sayin. Fires to the middle. Tight end getting vertical. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. This guy makes it look easy, just like a lot of recent Ohio State quarterbacks have.
Now, you can set your watch by these guys. I mean, whether it's C.J. Stroud, Justin Fields, I mean, we can keep going back year after year. They always got a really good signal caller that you can really depend on to make big plays.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
Yeah, and you don't see that often, right? This guy is elite. He's one of the best in the business. This is what he does for a living, obviously. That's why he gets paid millions of dollars. Yes, NIL is real. So I don't expect many misses from this guy like that.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. The give on the option.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Fires to the big fella. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. This offense wants to send a message on the opening drive of the game. No punting. Big tight end makes the grab. 1st down, still on his feet. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. And the Buckeyes are rolling down the field. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size...
Oh, a lot of space. We've seen this from this sophomore, so dangerous after he makes the grab. The Buckeyes have it with a 1st and 10. Looking downfield, it's Sayin. Takes the easy completion. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. The margin for error is so small in a conference like this, and in Big Ten play, really imperative to get off to a good start.
You really focus on all offseason getting off to such a great start, right? Start fast. win our conference. Well, this is step one. And so I think you're so tired of hitting your own colored jerseys, by the way. You're excited when you get in conference plays. You start to get some of that familiarity, some of that also that hatred that you have for these other teams. So the Big Ten is a fun conference.
Yeah, you know both of these teams, their players have had this game circled all offseason because this is the first one. This is the first step towards winning a Big Ten championship. Both teams feel like they've got the playmakers to compete in conference this year, but it all starts today.
Not a chance. Missed it. Kicker couldn't quite get it through, and the scoreboard remains the same. The Huskies offense will go to work for the first time. Guys, if you listen closely, I think you can hear the jawing going already between this quarterback and wide receiver. What a matchup, Jesse, it's going to be between those two.
You know, so many people have already been talking about this individual one-on-one matchup, David, and it's going to be happening out on an island all game long. The receiver's got speed. He's got game-breaking ability, catching the football, can climb the ladder. He's going up against one of the best shutdown corners in the game. I cannot wait to watch this.
Yeah, and he's got the speed to stay with him and the instincts, and he's been so great out wide in every game. This is a huge test. This is a Sunday test. Two NFL guys going at it to see who's going to take home the prize.
They'll throw on 3rd and short. Caught over the middle. It's Boston. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. New set of downs after the completion. Williams will pass. That's caught. It's Coleman. And he got enough for the first down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Wide open downfield. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down. Last completion moved the sticks in, and let's see if they try it again. To the air on 1st down. Hines is back in the middle. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Washington will snap it in the red zone. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Working that left side now. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. The Huskies didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. He leaves it with his back. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They go to the ground. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Huskies.
If the offense continues to put drives like that together, this defense is in trouble. How about the balance, the ability to throw the football, run the football, keep the defense guessing, and then when it gets closer to the end zone, the physicality to punch it in. Great start for this offense.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Gets the nose of the ball to the 25, give him 1. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. They'll go right back to it. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. A 1st and 10 for this offense. Back to throw, it's Sayin. The screen, and watch out. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Wide receiver comes in motion. To the air on 2nd down. The screen, he can go. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. You can shotgun, wants to pass. Caught in the backfield, it's Tate. Got room at the 35. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
On the move, it's Donaldson. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Referee signals timeout as the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Touchdown, Buckeyes! Great job by the back on the option.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
And the point after is good. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. No chance for a return as that ball flies out of the back of the end zone. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, Dave. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. Did a nice job of it.
We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Tried to pound it on first down. Now back to the line. They think there's room to run to the right here. At midfield, he's got room. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. Washington has it and a fresh set of downs. Play action on first down. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. Off play action. Fires one high and deep. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. Missed the connection on 2nd, now looking at a 3rd down. Williams looking for a man. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. The Huskies will be forced to boot it away. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And it looks as if there will be no return here as the punt goes out of bounds. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in. Who are your best matchups and best playmakers to take advantage of this golden opportunity?
Yeah, and I'm interested to see this defense, too. Like, the momentum is clearly offensive here to try to get the football back to your offense.
On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. The Buckeyes will line up to punt it away. Oh, that punt has been cleared for takeoff. Look at it go. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces in zone for a touchback. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Rushes on him. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. Washington sends out the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Fires to the tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Still some work to do after that last completion at 2nd down. And off from the shotgun. Got enough for the 1st down and wants more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Buckeyes, really the entire state, they pride themselves on toughness. Establishing the ability to run the ball when they want to has always been important here.
Part of that Midwest lifestyle, but when you're Ohio State, you recruit at such a high level. You're going to get great offensive linemen, great running backs, so it's not a surprise that they're usually a physical unit.
Finds his big tight end. That had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? Back to throw, it's Sayin. Quickly out to the tight end. Oh, he's got some space. Rustled out of bounds at the 12, and another productive play on this drive. And the Buckeyes have their offense in high gear. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Makes a stop in the backfield, he'll lose 4. Put themselves in a bit of a bind, but that last one is 2nd and 14. Looking to the big tight end. He's got it. Takes it all the way down to the 4 after making the grab, and they're set up. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can pick up the first without scoring. They'll try to run for it. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
No shot at a return. It's out of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Finds his man. It's Boston. They corral him out of bounds. Mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. They've got a 1st down here to open the period. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. After the productive 1st down play at 2nd and 6. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Evans. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. And the Huskies come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Now the play fake. Grab near the sticks. It's Boston. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's 1st down at the 27. The Huskies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Williams will pass. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. 2nd down coming up. Wants to go up top. Finds his tight end. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. Already in chip shot field goal range at the 21. With this 3rd and short, they're still thinking touchdown. The snap sets up the throw. Dances away to buy time. And that'll not only be a first down, it'll be 1st and goal from the 7. And the Huskies started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. 2nd and goal for the offense. Back to pass. Looking for the score. Touchdown, Huskies. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. Extra point here will tie the game.
And a really nice job understanding I got to get to that gap where there's a little bit of open space in the middle of the field when I run that post route. QB lays it out for him, and he catches it, gets 2 feet in bounds, in the end zone, touchdown.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse, you know this is back and forth, and I got to score, and every possession matters so much. What does that do to you as a quarterback?
Well, it puts a lot more pressure on you for sure to feel like I got to make every 3rd down throw. If guys are open vertically down the field, I got to hit them too. We can't let our serve get broken.
Can you even imagine trying to operate in the midst of this purple rain on 3rd down? And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Pulls and throws off the RPO. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times they'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. I really like this call to go for it on 4th down in this area of the field. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. And that decision will be questioned for a while. Williams looking for a man. Fires to the wideout. How about a little rhythm that you can tap your toe to on that throw and catch for the 1st down? Part of the DNA of the Washington offense has been a guy who can get it done with his arm.
And just finding a guy that makes everybody around you better, that can make the right decisions, that can highlight your skill positions. That's what get the Washington fans going crazy, going nuts, and that's when they have those great football teams.
Going to the running game. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2. The Huskies have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. Snagged in the middle. It's Boston. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. And the Huskies come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. He gets it all the way down inside the 10. It'll be 1st and goal from the 8. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Motion from the wide receiver. They'll run it on 1st and goal. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They've pushed it forward down to the 5, but now looking at 3rd and goal. Bringing the heat. And he just throws it away on 3rd down. I don't think you can give up on a play like that. Now on fourth down, they'll send out the field goal unit. From the left hash, and this distance ought to make that angle pretty easy to handle. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And they go back on top.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Both of these defenses a little bend, but not breaking in clutch situations, David.
It's always exciting when you can go for it on fourth down and you know your defense will make a stand. They held it to a field goal, Jesse. It's a pretty good job of that defense.
It is. So if I'm this coaching staff, don't deviate from the game plan here. Go back to doing what you want to do and get established in this game.
It's definitely the wide receiver's job to create space, right? So whether you're running a go or you're running a hitch like this right here, I got to find a way to push off legally or just create a little bit of space to get some positive yards.
They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Using the quick game. Chain gang on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29. The Buckeyes come to the line with a new set of downs. Catch in the middle, it's Graham. Out across the 30 to the 39 after getting 10 on that one.
You got to give the O-line a lot of credit there because it gave the receiver time to work all the way across the field on the drag route. Against zone coverage, quarterback gets it to him, he's able to turn it up and get a first down.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll give it to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Finds the tight end. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. They'll run play action. Fires to the big fella. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the back. Running into the open space. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. The Buckeyes pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. To the ground, he's got it again. Turning it on. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. And the Buckeyes want to crank the tempo. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. A third and goal, and this defense feeling energy from the crowd. This crowd knows when to bring it. They want to dance their way in on third and goal. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. And this defense has a chance to make a big stop on fourth and goal from the 4. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. The kicker looks a little disappointed. He'll not come into the game. They'll go for it on fourth and goal from the 4. Big guy smells it. Touchdown, Buckeyes. They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone. That touchdown was a clinic in keeping your offense on the field and wearing the other defense out.
Sometimes your best defense is your own offense, being able to stay on the field. You're absolutely right, Reese. That was a clinic. Running the ball, playing at great rhythm and pace, QB making good, smart decisions, and not shooting yourselves in the foot. No penalties, no turnovers. It doesn't get any better than that last drive.
Not going to get a return here. They'll bring it out to the 25 as the kickoff sails through the back of the end zone. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. He'll pull it on the read. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. The Huskies with a second and short to keep this drive moving.
This is one of the things that's hard about stopping the option. That wasn't a big gain, but you look up, and they're in second and short, second and medium. They put you behind the sticks consistently as a defense. This defense has to be aggressive, make sure they get to this quarterback, and make him make quick decisions.
Right back to the well. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. And the Huskies can really attack on this second and short. Williams will pass. Quickly to the tight end. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. This Washington offense moving quickly down the field. Leaves it with the back. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. 6-yard pickup on first down, leaves him with 2nd and 4. They'll go right back to it. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught close to the marker, it's Williams. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. And on that 3rd and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it was a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this 3rd down. Get the conversion, move the sticks.
Whistle blows, and this is the 2-minute timeout, and these guys have a chance to take the lead before halftime. Washington coming to the line with another first down. Wants to throw on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Williams. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. And as we get deep in this first half, a 1st and goal and a chance to take the lead before the break. They'll try to get it in with the run. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. The option look. Now the pitch. And they just didn't get anybody on that defense out of position, and they will lose yardage on that one. Cutting it close now with 3rd and goal upcoming. Motion from the back. They're going to throw it on 3rd and goal. Finds his big tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And they decide to trot out the kicker. This is a short kick, but the problem is the angle. And this one is perfect. That brings them to within 1. So they put the field goal on the board and about to kick it away, and hoping that'll be the final points of this first half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Sends it back in motion. Dropping back, it's Sayin. It's complete to the left. Oh, did you like that stiff arm? Get a face full of that as he gets it up to the 34. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellas, looks like we've got a great scene today in Seattle. And if you thought that was a quick first half, you'd be right on the money. Two workhorse running backs who just kept pounding the rock behind offensive lines who look less like college kids and more like bulldozers. Call it ground and pound, call it pin and pummel. Both sides have been dominant, and I'm curious to see if either defense can make an adjustment. And with that, let's head back to the gorgeous Pacific Northwest and the fellas at UW.
Just unloaded on that kickoff. Don't have to worry about a return on a kick like that. They'll bring it out to the 25. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. I imagine we'll see them go right back to work up top after how productive that passing game was in the first half.
And it's interesting. If I'm the defense and I've got the lead, they've had success throwing the football, but we're winning. I don't know that this defense changes too much of what they've done in the first half.
I think they got to do a better job with pass rush. They might want to change their coverages as well because they're probably at this point expecting this offense to have to keep throwing, considering they did have success in the first half.
Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Here's the give off the left side. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. The give out of the gun. They'll pick up 5. It'll be 3rd and 5. Trying to pick up a first down. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. Trying to do it on the ground. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? Back to throw, it's Sayed. Just a short pass to the tight end. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. The Buckeyes can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
And that's a great sign for this offense because this year we know there's been a little bit of inconsistency. And I think the biggest problem has been 3rd down. Right there, nice job executing, running the ball, picking up the first, and keeping this drive alive.
Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down. The Buckeyes are moving quickly down the field. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. And the Buckeyes come to the line in the hurry-up. They're there to stop him at the 21 after a pickup of 2. You can feel and hear the purple rain all the way across Lake Washington. 3rd down coming. Almost got to the sticks on 3rd down. Able to pick up 6, but they're looking at a 4th and 1. Looks as if they're going to pass him a chance to take the lead with the field goal and go for it on 4th down. He's not going to get there. Stop short on 4th down. Rides the back on the option to give. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Williams looking for a man. Fires to the big fella. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed in the middle, it's Williams. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. Washington has it and a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. They're working that left side. Tackled at the 43 after picking up 10. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. The give to the single back.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. 3rd and short now from their own 48. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll try to do it himself. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. The Huskies will be forced to boot it away. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stand.
I think for this offense, they can stay aggressive knowing that their defense is going to bail them out time and time again.
Yeah, and especially when you go for those 4th down situations, you do that a lot of times because you know your defense can make stands, make stops. They did on that last possession for them.
Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. Fires to the tight end. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. The Buckeyes moving quickly to the line.
When offenses get 1st downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
You know, tight ends are such matchup nightmares and problems for defense. They're too big for DBs to cover, and they're too fast for linebackers.
Breaks into the open. Brought down at the 46, but he got 10 on the play.
All right, defense, that's what we can't do. We can't give up this many chunk yards on the ground. Got to commit more guys to the line of scrimmage. Got to get those running backs on the ground. That's way too easy.
And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. To the ground with the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now facing a 3rd and long from the 50-yard line. Off the play fake. Takes a hit as he fires. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd. The Buckeyes will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Showing some serious leg strength on that boomer. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. He's across the 30 and out of bounds at the 31-yard line. And they'll line up from the 31 on 1st down. Williams will pass. Quickly complete. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide, only a place to be tackled immediately. So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. With the catch, it's Lawson. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st.
And on the slant route, I love the location of the throw by the quarterback. He's not making it difficult on his receiver. He's putting the football out in front, hitting his receiver right in the face mask and making it easy for him.
They were all over him, nowhere to go as that third down play turned into a disaster.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
And there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football, make your plays, put a good drive together here.
And there might have been trouble if they hadn't gotten to him immediately. Can you even imagine trying to operate in the midst of this purple rain on third down? Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. And the Buckeyes will punt it away on fourth down. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Williams looking for a man. Under fire. He's going to run it. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself? Offense getting set for first down. They'll ride the running back and leave it with it. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Right down the middle. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. The short hands, it's Williams. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45. The Huskies are moving quickly down the field. Looking downfield on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. Offense gets set for second down. Give to the running back. Picks up the first down, still moving. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Huskies back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. The pull and throw off the RPO. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Williams will pass. Gets it out fast. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Huskies are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He'll go to the sneak. Got the first down and more.
3rd and 1, everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
Turning on the Jets. Touchdown, Huskies. They take the lead with the 6.
And these slants are so hard to defend when the ball's thrown like that. The receiver catches it, and he's catching it going so fast. And you can tell the defense couldn't quite get the right angles, and he does the rest, uses his speed, gets all the way to the end zone.
He's not going to make it stop short of the goal line, and they are unable to extend this lead any further. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. First play of the drive wants to throw. Connection to the right. He'll step out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking. So much for the tough field position. One play, and you're already to the 35. Running back searching for a hole. What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. These guys have staggered around a little bit in this one. It would be a really good time to get things going if they want to hold off the upset bid.
But they're the favorite for a reason, Reese, and they've got the playmakers on the field. They're only one play away from completely changing the momentum in this game. So the underdog, David, they've got to keep playing at a high level.
And they're the underdogs for a reason. So they've got to have some things go their way. They got to catch some breaks. And all they want to do, continue to fight, continue to hang around as long as possible and stay within a play or stay within some kind of big game-changing momentum play.
Trying to keep the drive alive. Will not get there. A fourth down stop. Williams looking for a man. Finds his tight end. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Got his man on the right. Defense makes the tackle, and that will probably be the final play of the third quarter. These two quarterbacks have produced as we check out their numbers after 3. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Trying play action. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Finds the tight end. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
They say tight ends are a quarterback's best friend in the pass game because think about it. The tight end's the guy lined up closest to the quarterback, which means generally those are the easiest throws a quarterback has. You saw it on that play.
And the Huskies come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground? That is a baller.
So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. Going for the marker on the ground. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
And how about the defense coming up big on 4th and short? You know they're going to run the football. Great job stacking the box, getting the big stop.
The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. This certainly hasn't been their best day, but there's no time for mistakes now. They have to execute if they want to snatch this thing from the fire. Out of the gun to give to the back. That is a big win for this defense.
You start bringing linebackers up near the line of scrimmage and you start sending them because those guys have serious speed. They can come catch anybody up and down the line of scrimmage. The linebacker, you could tell, he had a good clue what was going on. He knew it was a run play, fired, pulled the trigger, came downhill, and attacked the...
Intercepted. intercepted, and that is the last thing they needed. He'll try to take it back. He's at the 10. They finally get him down, but a huge return. Not only do they get the ball back, but man, did they set up some field position. Quarterback on the keeper. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football.
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
The offense right now is moving in the wrong direction. They weren't able to get a touchdown on that first down play, now giving up a negative play on second down. You better be very careful about this third down play call.
On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Almost pop free on the screen, but he'll be stopped short of the line to gain. It's fourth down. And now on fourth down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Good right down the boulevard. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go.
And that was an important kick here in the fourth quarter, man. You want to take that touchdown lead, make them have to go the length of the field and score a TD. Nice execution by this offense. Nice job trusting your kicker.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They're in a precarious spot here, that lofty perch in the rankings, hanging in the balance unless they can do something to save themselves here. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. From the shotgun, they'll run it. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Buckeyes racing to the line in a hurry-up. On third and short, the power run here. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line.
Nice job being physical by this offensive line, getting the first down, and what do? Right away, right back on the football, ready to run some tempo.
Good pick up a little bit short of the sticks.
This is the moment for this offense to put a drive together. It doesn't matter what's happened up to the point of this game, but you're trailing right now. You've got to put some points up on the board. This is where all 11 guys need to be playing together as one.
Powers through the defender. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. The Buckeyes are on the move.
Well, they needed 2 yards to get that first down. That's exactly what they got. Great job of execution.
No secret about it. Just got to be physical, get a hat on a hat, low man wins, all the cliches to get that third down and short.
Very little running room, if any, and he just hasn't had anywhere to go in this one. These fans stepping up to help this defense on third down. Back to pass, it's Sayin. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on fourth down, right? Obviously trailing. We're in the second half, but we saw them try to go for it on fourth down early. Didn't have any success. They've got to dial up a better play here.
It's incomplete, and they'll turn it over on downs. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Finds his man. It's Boston. And he broke 1 tackle on the way to a solid pickup there.
You see a lot of offenses late in the football game with a lead get conservative. I like they didn't. Like, they trusted the passing game. You're going to get looks that you know what they are. Defense has to be aggressive. You know, they have to be aggressive because they're down. They've got to get to the quarterback. They've got to get stops. Nice job throwing the football.
The Huskies are at the line trying to move the sticks on third and short. No need to get cute there, especially when they allow you to push the quarterback forward, and they do and get the first down.
Yeah, the quarterback just does a nice job finding the crease, right? Which side of the center am I going to go? I got to get low to the ground, and I'm going to have my buddies behind me trying to give me a little extra shove to go get that first.
Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. Washington coming to the line with another first down. Looking to throw on first down. Caught in the backfield. It's Boston. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Grabbed over the middle. It's Evans. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. And the Huskies come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. They will stop him short, and the defense trying to keep him alive. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. Splits the uprights. Good. And they'll push that lead out a little further. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. Oregon State is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. These Beavs have picked themselves up before, and they're capable of it again today. They're trailing by just 2 to Houston. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes, we'll see it right here.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Motion from the wideout. Looking for room. It's Rodgers. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. Looking to pass. It's Sayin. Fires to the big fella. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. Intercepted, the defense has set him up. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play. Great place to start for this offense. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Got it in the middle, it's Otten. Touchdown, Washington! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
It's another good decision by the quarterback. You've got to be impressed here. On that one, he finds his tight end, but all game long, whether it's receivers or running backs or tight ends, wherever the best one-on-one matchup has been, he's been able to take advantage of it, and that's why they've been able to score so many points.
Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. A very disappointing performance for the #1 team in the country. There will be a new team atop the rankings when they come out next.
The defense is in great position right now because they've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They know the offense has to take shots to try to get themselves back in the game, so they're calling their coverages.
There he goes. Chain gang on the move. It'll be a 1st down at the 29. And the Buckeyes will hustle to the line.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the 1st down, and listen, you got to reload quick now because.
And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. And they'll get him down after a solid return. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. They'll try the run. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. The Huskies with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Williams will pass. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Quickly to the tight end. He'll be brought down at the 46, and he is well short of that 1st down marker. 4th down coming. Washington sends out the punt team. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. And that is textbook instructional video. Out of bounds right around the goal line. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. There's a lot of pressure when you have that #1 beside your name, and perhaps it was the pressure, perhaps it was just one of those days, but that reign is coming to an end. From deep in their own territory, looking to throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
And the offense showing off this short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing the big hit stick with him, too? Fires to the big fella. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
And you'd like to see the defense play a little bit tighter on those short yard situations. They give up the first down, and they better get ready because you can tell they're right back on the ball to run another play.
Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Hands it off. Turns it on in midfield. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. The Buckeyes have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
And I tell you what, this defense, they've heard all about how great this quarterback is. They came in today with a mission, with a purpose. They've been flying around, harassing him, and making life so hard on this offense.
The Buckeyes want to pick up the tempo. To the air, it's Sayin. Got it in the middle, it's Smith. Brought down at the 37-yard line, and this defense denies them on 3rd down. On 4th down, trying to find his man. He finds a dead spot in the middle. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that 4th down, the coverage was tight.
And it is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. It'll be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
And I'll tell you what, it's really nice at this point in the game if you can lean on your run game. When you have the lead, you've got the football late in the game, you can chew that clock and start to really make that defense have a little bit of panic.
Tackle is made at the 27. Let's see if they decide to punt it. The Huskies will be forced to boot it away. Fields to punt and tries to help improve that field position. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stops. They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. Fires to the tight end. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the 1st down. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Back to pass. It's Sayin. It's complete on the right side. He'll be tackled at the 49 after a pickup of 5. Looking to throw on 1st down. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left. And after this play, the cake will be baked. Might be calling a hot route. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Makes the grab. It's Smith. Timeout is called with just a single second left. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And his 5th interception of the game, a miracle they haven't pulled him yet. A hostile environment can have a major impact on even the most composed, well-prepared team. So how much did the crowd play a factor in this upset?
Well, this is what makes college football so great, the home crowd and how they were able to impact this game. No doubt about it, David, they played a big factor.
And they're still jacked up, and they're still excited. They play a big factor, and it affects everything. College football, road atmospheres, they're tough, even when the team isn't ranked like they were.